How y'all doing? Good morning. Well, I'm Lydia, and I'm living my best life yet. I used to believe that everything took time, and now, for the last 5 years, I've been saying I've been living my best life yet. So I've named my business that. I named everything around me yet because that's what I believe. I believe that I'm living my best life yet, and what I want to basically focus on is gardening, yard cleaning, understanding life. That's, the previous owner of this property we live in South Carolina. I want to learn all about it. I have so much nature growing around me. I'm like rich when it comes to variety of plants and different things like that. And I'm using YouTube, Google, the app, several different apps, because I haven't found out which one really works for me yet. As you can see, where I stand at is kind of like on a hill. My goal is to build steps to go down there. Um, if you can see in the focus, I have something I took a picture of that I wonder what it was. I took a picture from up here, and it's wild leeks, which is edible. And so now I'm like, I want to get down there, you know. But understand, I'm a city girl. I see a lizard from here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm not going to try to focus in on it because my camera skills is not good. I just learned I should turn my phone sideways. So there are lizards on the property. It's nothing I can do about it. I'm semi afraid of everything, so I do be more cautious than others. But what I want to talk about today is knowing what's in your surroundings. And I don't know what's in my surroundings. I'm looking at this big thing I see here, which to me it looks like a weed. But I think, and this is only a thing because I don't know, that is actually it's a type of berry, but it's not edible. And then I read some research said it was edible, but to me it looked like a big weed. So it's, gotta go. And y'all can see I got a machete in my hand. I have prunes in my hand, in case I want to cut stuff out my path. This person who created this yard did a great job, but you could tell they were seniors. The previous owner was 93 when she passed away. She was blind, and I'm thinking they must used to go down there and plant stuff or have stuff because 1943, that's the year my mom was born, and that's why a lot of this stuff has been here for a long time. This home been here since 1943. Look at that muscadine grapevine. We created a basket for burning. We have not utilized our space. We don't know a lot about what's in this space, but this property owner loved this space, and they got nature growing all around. So one of my journeys and goals is to learn and know what in the world I got. I am rich, and I don't know my asset. Like, I don't even know. I'm taking pictures now, which I think is a type of elderberry. I'm not sure. I gotta keep an eye on it. I do know I got wild grapes too, but I also believe it's elderberry growing out here. Just learning about elderberry, and my daughter and her husband taught me about that. And when I started listening to them, because they use elderberry syrup and they're purchasing it online. What if I was able to make them elderberries? Because I am one day. Look, I saw something through there. I am one day. I'm gonna be canning very soon. I'm gonna take a recipe I learned from Homestead Heart, and you the grape one first. That's gonna be my water bath one. The person who lived here used to can. They left jars that they had did stuff behind. I'm not gonna eat it because I don't know if it's been there since 1943 or 2003. I don't know. Something just dropped from the tree. I believe a lot of this growth on this land basically grew up from droppings, but when she started with a purpose, and I want to learn where her purpose was, and I want to learn exactly what I have before I attempt to remove it. I don't know, this blossoms out to a beautiful bush, but I don't know the name of it. I have a lot of beautiful bushes on this property that's getting overgrown. We cut it back when we bought the property 3 years ago. Yeah, y'all, 3 years to be enlightened. And I can tell you right now that these trees wasn't this far back. They grew this far back since we've lived here. But we're going to now start taking care of the property. No means, all means necessary to find out exactly what we have. And it's going to be beautiful. And then, it may take 2 years, 3 more years. Who knows? I do not know. But I do know that I dream about it every day, think about it every day, and want to do it every day. And it's not because of the pandemic necessarily. It just gave me more time to reflect and motivate and myself and just be happy. I remember when I first came over here 3 years ago, number one, this tree wasn't this far up. I was able to walk all the way to that type of leaf, and it was a big old anthill. And what we want to do, we want to disturb the anthill. We wasn't even a bit more worried about the riches that are growing there. I'm pretty sure that is a pup of a pup of a pup. I don't think it's a banana plant, but it is a type of plant that people buy and treasure and want. And look, something scattered. My husband has told me to stop being afraid, which I'm doing much better. I would have heard something like that in the past and just dipped and just gave up. But now I have a sense of confidence that anything that's out here is going to move away from me. It don't want to be a part of me, so it's going to move. So I don't worry as much. I'm being mindful of, it's possible that snakes can be out here. And like I said in probably 2 videos, I seen the skin, I've seen the snake. This is snakes. I don't know what type and I don't know nothing about them, but I don't want to meet them. So those same plants that are growing here that I'm able to walk up on, straight up on, are growing back there. So I'm going to take a picture of these today as well and learn, look at the babies coming right out the ground. This person did this yard with love. You can see all kinds of nature in this yard. I've took pictures in the past of what I've seen, but I haven't tried to preserve what I did. This was a blueberry bush. I don't know if it'll come up. I planted it almost over a year ago. It was dead before I did it. Based off what I learned. Oh, look, something coming up from where the pot was, and maybe I might have just helped something out. Who knows? I'll find out. But I wasn't real confident in that situation. That was when I might have thought about it, bought a plant, left it on the porch till it just looked like nothing. Then I probably wait about 6 months later and be like, oh, well, I let it die, so let me try to put it in the ground. And that's where it was at. And I chopped it down, and I see life coming behind it. So it possibly will be a blueberry bush one day. I'll mark that and put some stones around it, bricks around it, try to keep an eye on it to see exactly what it does. It's 10 minutes, and I could easily walk y'all over the yard, but I don't want to overdo it. And I don't know how to edit or anything yet right now. I do know how to put music behind it though. And I know how to blur. I know how to put a thumb pen plate, whatever, something. I know how to do that now. So holla back with the window crack. This is Lydia, and I'm living my best life yet, and I'm rich in land, and I'm rich in happiness, and I'm just rich. Look at this. I couldn't say or foresee what I see now. And look at this tree. It looked like it had probably must have got strangled out. It got a vine going around it, so you can tell strangled out. You can see how much space is between here. I'm standing here. The fence is all the way over there. It's a gap between, and then there's these random trees just growing up with 3 feet of space. So I think these trees, this person did this yard too beautiful to think that they just would put a tree right here, right here, right here, right here. I don't know. I have no idea. Somebody said it was for sound, and somebody said seeds dropped, and that's how they come. I have no idea. I ain't even gonna pretend to know, but I do know what that is. I do know about my garden over there. And I'm too blessed to be stressed. How about that? That's one. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Everybody know that. All right, holla back, y'all. Take care.